Hey guys, it's probably not going to be all that long because it's late at night and I should be going to sleep. So, yeah, if I seem a bit more incoherent than usual, it's probably because I want to go to sleep. But still, I've been out for most of the day and I come back and I'm seeing like even a couple of more subscribers and several comments on my other vids and stuff like that. So I just want to say thank you so far to all the different guys who've been showing up. I mean, it's really cool. I really didn't expect that many people to jump on board in so little a time period. I mean, it's nowhere compared to some other people's channels I've seen where they got like hundreds and hundreds of subscribers and stuff like that. But in the little bit of time I've been on here, and with only like, just a few vids that I've put up, I've already got several people who have subscribed and several people who've commented. And the comments are usually coming from very intelligent individuals who usually add a bit more to the vid or say something that I didn't think about before, or like, just come up with some really good stuff. And some of the subscribers and some of the people sending me messages are also really cool people. I've checked out their channels and they've come up with, they have some really interesting and educational things. So I just want to say to everyone who's like subscribed or given a comment or just simply asked for the friends list or whatever, for me to befriend them or whatever, just thanks a lot. I really didn't expect all that, but it's a nice, pleasant surprise, and I do hope to continue corresponding with you guys in the future. Some of you have already corresponded with, of course, K-Biomech I've corresponded with, and Only One Provoked, I just recently started corresponding with him, the Big Ho 111, still can't get over that name. So many of you guys, sheesh, I might as well just go down the list. Of course, Jay Perry, John, I think it's John Perry. That dude, by the way, his channel is definitely worth going to. Only One Provoked's panel thing is also channel's also worth going to. The Big Ho 11, he's got some really good vids, especially on the history of the crimes that unfortunately this country has committed abroad. I mean, just it's cool being interacting with all these people. I'm congratulating, I'm thanking you guys way too much. It's probably getting on your nerves. But also just want to say that I'm trying to at least answer, I can't answer every single last comment, but I'm trying my best to at least say something whenever I get a comment or a message or whatever. I'm trying to respond. If I miss you, I'm sorry. It's not that I'm ignoring you or anything like that. It's just I can't keep up with everyone, but I'm trying my best to. So I do read everything that comes in there. This vid, I might as well get to the meat of the matter. This vid was going to be, believe it or not, on the, I'm sure you guys have known, if you haven't known, I'm telling you now, that the Christian hate monger, Venom Fang X, has decided to quit YouTube. He claims it's because of death threats. I personally think either he's making it up because too many people have been destroying him in debates, or, well, counter vids, really. I don't know if we can call it debate. Or he probably did receive death threats from the Muslims that he probably pissed off with some of his anti-Islamic vids. I wouldn't be surprised with that, considering how, one fanatic pissing off another group of fanatics and that. But I'm not going to comment on that because tons of other people already have. It's already spreading a fire across YouTube, one of the many that's out there. All I'm going to say is I actually kind of regret that he's no longer around. Not because I thought that he had anything intelligent to contribute or anything worthwhile to say, but only because he was a very good example of what rabid fanaticism can produce. And anybody who really wanted to get a good example of just how effed up a mind can get on fanatical and bigoted and hate-spewed religion, all you'd have to do is just go to his channel and there you go. Though somebody else is apparently resurrecting some of his vids and archiving them, I guess, in that very spirit that I'm mentioning, that basically as an example to others. I forgot the name of that channel right now, but when I find it, I guess I'll put it up on a link or something. But again, that's not really what I want to talk about. And I don't want to spend too long, it's already been past 4 minutes. So let me just hurry up so I can get some sleep. I've been perusing and watching a lot of vids, and actually, I originally was perusing all the different videos responding to Venom being gone, and a lot of Christians who got pissed off about it, and them bashing anyone who ever said anything bad about him, which just was amusing and stupid. And But it made me realize something. It kind of made me reflect on how people react and how people spread their message. And it brought me to the word passion. Passion, I think, is something that is vitally missing in the more enlightened and intellectual community. And I think it's something we need more of. Say what you will about fanatics, Christian fanatics, Islamic fanatics, or whatever, but the one thing they definitely have a hell of a lot of is passion. Never mind the fact that what they're passionate about could be disproven, and many of it causes a hell of a lot of problems around the world. But they still got a hell of a lot of passion. And it's that passion that drives them to spread these messages of theirs. You see them not only spreading messages on YouTube, but you see a whole lot of forums online. They spread pamphlets. They stand on street corners with a King James version of the Bible in their hand and just start speaking the word. They'll suddenly stand up in the middle of a train or a bus and just start talking about how we'll all be condemned if we don't worship whatever invisible God they happen to be worshiping and all this other crap. And we may laugh at them and call them crazy and all that. We might be right about it, but it doesn't stop them. They have a hell of a lot of passion. And their word gets out. They got large followings behind them of other confused individuals who want something to latch onto. And if they're attracted by anything, it's that passion. I mean, of course, they're also attracted by that empty promise of, you know, following some great invisible person who will bless them somehow or make them special somehow, or just following this blind ideal or set of rules that are just easy to follow so they don't got to think for themselves. But it's also the passion that hooks them. And that's missing on our side of the camp. But don't get me wrong, we got a lot of passion on our side too. A lot of people who are, you know, really into what they're doing. I mean, look at some of the YouTube channels that we got and some of the ones that we already subscribe to. There's a lot of people out there, some who I've subscribed to, who are passionate about what they believe and are desperately trying to change around the misinformation we got. But it seems to be not as much as these nuts out there. I mean, for obvious reasons, crazy fanaticism will always yield a hell of a lot of energy. A bit more than the intellectual, but still, the motivation also we could have, also, you know, to produce as well. I mean, I don't see atheists or anarchists and other guys in street corners doing what these guys are doing. And we got some really good, articulate speakers out there who I think could really move the masses, or at least get some people to think. They definitely get people thinking on YouTube. We could use more of that. You know, I'm not saying for people to go out there and start protesting or putting up signs. I don't want you getting shot. I'm just simply stating that that drive that makes these people go out and do this stuff to the point where now we got like these large moral activist movements that are infringing upon our rights, we could have that same passion against them. But it would be one that would be fueled by intellect, enlightenment, and research, which to a thinking mind or a sane mind will always be more appealing. It's just something to think about, I think. I mean, we can make fun of these guys all we want, and we usually got good reason to. But one thing we can't deny is that these guys got a hell of a lot of passion and motivation. And it's helped them to cause tons of the damage that we see right now. And helped them to cause a lot of the ignorance that we and our children and the world is up against. Maybe we could take a lesson from that. You know, K-Biomek once said in one of his vids, his appeal to other anarchists and other people out there, you know, do something. If you can speak, speak. If you can write, write. But get that drive in, do something, you know, just some way. Get some type of a spark. We all have some type of talent that we can use to spread things. Maybe we could just take a chapter from their book and use it. You know, combat the ignorance, as my wife says. Well, I spoke longer than I wanted to, again, but maybe I really didn't want to speak. That's all I wanted to say. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll come up with something a little bit better. Till then, you guys have a good night. And once again, thanks for all the different comments and the subscriptions and all that. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad you guys are contributing something to get me to continue thinking about stuff. Catch you guys later.